It was my first time in the youth group at the church my dad pastored. I was searching for a way to fit in when I remembered a joke that caused the big kids at school to roar with laughter. This was the perfect way to become one of the crowd, I thought. I told the joke, and to my amazement, the response was deafening silence and chagrin. The youth leader took me aside and explained the joke to me. My whole body flushed with embarrassment. It was not appropriate for a church youth group. Reminds me of a quip my father used to tell. It goes like this. An Englishman laughs at a joke 3 times. The first when he hears it, the second when he tells it, the third when he gets it. Well, that's exactly what I did. My attempt to fit in actually alienated me and damaged my reputation for a long time. Often our response to such an event is to avoid any discussion of it or try to overcome it with time. Peter had made rash promises about his loyalty to Jesus that did not turn out to be true. Jesus did not avoid the issue, leaving it as an emotional scar. He addressed it head on. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love agapas me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love or philo you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again, Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love agapas me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love philo you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you philis me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you philis me? Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love philo you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." That's John 21, verses 15 through 17. On the eve of Jesus' arrest, Peter had said, "Even if everyone else forsakes you, I will not." Then he did. Peter's statement was a definition of agape love, love without limit. Jesus' first 2 questions used that same term, one with the qualifier, "more than these." To each of these, Peter replied using a different word for love, philo, which is qualified love. If you love me, I'll love you in return. This love has defined limits. We often refer to these as brotherly love. With these 2 honest responses, Jesus extended an invitation to ministry. The third question that brought Peter to frustration used the term for qualified love, philo. The same term Peter responded with to the first 2 questions. He could not prove his love by his track record. So he had to rely on Jesus to take him at his word. Jesus' response was another invitation to ministry. Each question was designed to test Peter's honesty. Each honest response brought acceptance. You see, failure is a part of living. Jesus just asks us to be honest about it so he can heal and restore. Don't try to cover the past. Admit it. Jesus forgives it. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.